The king of pop, the gloved one, the one and only Michael Joseph Jackson. Michael Jackson was an American singer, songwriter, and dancer who had an incredibly influential career as the main performer in the Jackson 5 and later as a solo artist. He is regarded as one of the most significant cultural figures of the 20th century and is often referred to as the king of pop. Michael's impact on music, dance and fashion was immense, and he won numerous awards throughout his career. However, his personal life was often overshadowed by his eccentricities and the controversies surrounding him. Despite this, his legacy as a performer remains strong and his music continues to be enjoyed by people all over the world. We will explore the life of the legendary Michael Jackson from his humble beginnings to his rise to fame and fortune and the controversies that surrounded him until his untimely death. So stay tuned. Michael Joseph Jackson was born on August 29, 1958, at the ripe age of 67. He was the 8th child of Joseph and Catherine Jackson. Michael grew up in Gary, Indiana, where his father was a steel worker and his mother was a homemaker. Although Michael was the 8th child in the family, he was the 7th to survive after one of his brothers died at birth. From an early age, it was clear that Michael had a gift for music and dance, and he began performing with his brothers at a very young age. The family lived in a 2-bedroom house, and it was loud and chaotic. But it was here that Michael developed his passion for performing. In 1964, when Michael was just 6 years old, his father formed a band called the Jackson 5, and the boys began performing locally. This gave Michael his first taste of success, and he was hooked. By the time he was 7, he was already considered a local celebrity. In 1968, the family moved to Los Angeles and Michael's career really began to take off. The Jackson 5. The Jackson 5 consisted of Michael and his 4 older brothers, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, and Marlon. The group's early performances were mostly covers of songs by other artists such as the Beatles and the Supremes. But soon they started writing their own material. Michael was the lead singer and the star of the group, and he quickly became a teen idol. Their first album, titled Got to Be There, was released in 1972. It featured several hits, including I Want You Back and ABC, and it reached number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart. The Jackson 5 went on to release several more successful albums in the 1970s, including Ben, which featured Michael's first number 1 hit as a solo artist, as well as Music and Me and Forever, Michael. Throughout this time, Michael also pursued a solo career, releasing 2 albums, Got to Be There and Ben, before he turned 15. His first 2 solo albums went multi-platinum and established him as a major star in his own right. In addition to their musical success, the Jackson 5 also starred in several television specials and movies, including the Jackson Family Honors, variety special in 1973, and the Jacksons, television special in 1976. These performances showcased the group's incredible talent and charisma and helped to make them one of the most popular acts of the era. Solo career. By the late 1970s, Michael had decided to pursue a solo career in addition to his work with the Jackson 5. In 1980, he released his 3rd album, Off the Wall, which was produced by Quincy Jones. The album was a massive success, reaching no. 1 on the Billboard 200 and selling over 20 million copies. It featured several hit singles, including Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Rock With You, and She's Out of My Life. In 1981, Michael embarked on a world tour in support of Off the Wall, which was met with critical acclaim. His performances were electrifying and he became known for his signature moonwalk. The tour was filmed and released as a concert film, Michael Jackson, a commercial tour. In 1982, Michael released Thriller, which was another huge success. The album went on to sell over 66 million copies worldwide and became the best-selling album of all time. It featured several hit singles, including Beat It, Billie Jean, and Thriller. In 1984, Micheal embarked on another world tour in support of Thriller, which was met with even greater success than his previous tour. The tour was filmed and released as a concert film, Thriller in 3D. Micheal's music videos were groundbreaking and helped to popularize the music video format. They were innovative and highly produced, often featuring elaborate sets and costumes, as well as complex choreography. Micheal's videos for Beat It, Billie Jean, and Thriller are some of the most iconic music videos of all time. In 1988, Micheal released Bad, which was another successful album. The album went on to sell over 25 million copies and featured several hit singles, including Bad, The Way You Make Me Feel, and Man in the Mirror. In 1989, Micheal embarked on a world tour in support of Bad, which was another critical and commercial success. In 1991, Micheal released Dangerous, which was another massive success. The album went on to sell over 30 million copies and featured several hit singles, including Black or White, Remember the Time, and In the Closet. In 1993, Micheal embarked on a world tour in support of Dangerous, which was another critically acclaimed tour. In 1995, Micheal released History, Past, Present, and Future Book 1, which was a double album that featured a mix of new material and greatest hits. The album went on to sell over 20 million copies and featured several hit singles, including You Are Not Alone and I Just Can't Stop Loving You. In 1996, Micheal embarked on a world tour in support of History, which was another successful tour. Throughout his career, Micheal won numerous awards and accolades, including 13 Grammy Awards, 13 American Music Awards, and a special award from the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2001 and received the Billboard Icon Award in 2006. Personal life. Micheal's personal life was often overshadowed by his eccentricities and the controversies surrounding him. He was known for his ever-changing appearance, from his signature afro to his trademark red leather jacket and black fedora. He was also known for his unusual behavior, such as his obsession with watching The Muppet Show and his habit of keeping pet monkeys. Micheal was a devout Jehovah's Witness and a vegetarian. He was also a philanthropist who donated millions of dollars to charity. In 1993, Micheal married Lisa Marie Presley, the daughter of Elvis Presley. The marriage was a highly publicized event, and it seemed like a match made in heaven. However, the couple announced their separation in 1996, and their divorce was finalized in 1999. In 1999, Micheal married Debbie Rowe, a nurse who had worked as a personal care provider for Micheal. The couple had 2 children together, Prince Michael I and Paris Michael Catherine. However, the marriage was short-lived and the couple divorced in 2009. Micheal was known for his extravagant spending habits, and he was declared bankrupt in 2005. He was sued by his record label, Sony, for breach of contract, and the case was settled in 2006. In 2009, Micheal returned to the stage with a series of comeback concerts. This Is It. The concerts were filmed and released as a concert film, Michael Jackson's This Is It, which became the highest-grossing concert film of all time. Death. On June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson died at his home in Los Angeles at the age of 50. The cause of death was cardiac arrest brought on by a combination of sedative drugs. His death was a shock to the world, and millions of fans mourn the loss of the king of pop. Michael Jackson's legacy remains strong, and his music continues to be enjoyed by people all over the world. He was a true innovator, and his contributions to music, dance, and fashion will never be forgotten. What do you guys think about Michael Jackson? Let us know in the comments section below. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching.